Aloha, beautiful souls. This is Ryan of tranSOULution, and welcome to my channel, Transform with Ryan, where I am bringing you that light whenever there are shadows. Now, in this pick a card tarot reading, we are going to finally find out what is the meaning behind the signs you're getting. And so, for those of you that have been seeing angel number sequences, so things like 111, 222, 888, those types of number sequences, or even things like 123 or 1221. So, numeric sequences that are representative of angel numbers, this reading will help clarify what the significance is behind you seeing those angel numbers. Alternatively, some of you may be seeing like the same sort of animals out on your walks and on your hikes, and you really connect with spirit animals. And so let's find out with this reading what they're trying to convey to you. Additionally, maybe some of you are hearing the same song play over and over again that's reminding you of something. And you're like, why do I keep hearing this song? Or why do I keep tuning in to this radio station at the exact same point of the song, that same part with the same lyric? Like, what does it all mean? So whatever types of signs you are getting, we are going to get to the bottom of the meaning behind them all with this reading. So go ahead and take a look at these four piles with the beautiful, beautiful feathers on top, and go to the reading that you feel most called to first. And of course, if you feel called to go to another feather afterwards, by all means, trust that gut instinct, trust your intuition, and continue to receive in abundance all the meanings behind these wonderful signs you've been getting from your guides. And I will see you at your reading. You can go to the description box down below, click on the timestamp for the feathers or feathers of interest to you. See you in a bit. Hey there, Star Fam! Welcome back to another reading here at Transform with Ryan. I'm so super stoked to be doing this reading for all of you today, because I know when I first started my spiritual journey, I was seeing a lot of these repeating numeric sequences. And also for me, spirit animals were a huge form of communication with the spirit realm, with my guides and guardians. And there were times where I would, in the beginning, where I'd really ponder what could this possibly mean, and I was constantly on Google looking things up, even on YouTube. So I'm so excited to be doing this video for all of you today to help get some clarity on the meaning behind these signs you've been seeing everywhere lately. Now, for those of you that are new to this channel, I'm just sending you a very warm welcome and aloha. So happy to have you here. I'm so glad that we've connected right here, right now in this beautiful, energetic space. Let me know in the comments down below where you're tuning in from, and welcome once again to Transform with Ryan. So let's see what this blue feather is here. Okay, we have 3 different cards to kick off the reading, and then we're gonna pull in the tarot as well to get more clarity. So with this beautiful blue feather on the back, it comes from the parrot. Let go of others' thoughts and opinions. It is time to embrace who you really are. Oh my gosh, how beautiful is that? And I would say to all of you drawn to this feather, I've been noticing and sensing that as we sort of embrace this Aquarian age that we are in, I've noticed the value rising for authenticity, for hashtag no filter, right? If you know what I mean, that the world is craving truth after so many lies have been passed around and so many misrepresentations and misunderstandings. Really, it's the time to be your true self and embrace who you really are. I mean, my gosh, I can still remember as a kid how I had all this fear about being part of the LGBTQIA community, and how, my life was really going to be a shadow of what other, normal people's lives would be like. And in my lifetime alone, wonderful things have happened. There's gay marriage, which I never thought would happen. And there are insurance companies that are paying for gender affirming surgeries, and awareness is just increasing. And so my loves for you, no matter who you think who you are truly, and no matter what shame you may be carrying around it's time to let all of that go. The universe and your guides are saying to you with these signs is you will find your tribe, you will find your community, you will find the people who love and value you once you start embracing who you really are and stop pretending. Oh, that's such a beautiful message. And I'm so happy to be able to pass that along to you. Okay, let's see. We have a goddess card and a divine oracle card as well to get more energies from your guides. Oh, Artemis, guardian. This came out in another reading that I recorded like a few days back. You and your loved ones are safe and spiritually protected. Now, I know that we're afraid of what could happen to us if we express who we really are. Like, will we get kicked out of the home? Will I get kicked out of my home? Will I lose my job? Will I come under harm? Will people bully me, right? And the goddess Artemis is coming to you in this reading to let you know you are protected, all right? That you have higher dimensional beings looking out for your well-being. And I have to say, for some of you, I know at one point in my life, deer were really prevalent in the places that I would go. And so if you've been seeing deer around as well, just smile and offer thanks for the goddess Artemis watching over you. Oh my gosh, so beautiful. Okay, let's see what your angel card says, divine oracle card. Oh, look at this. You are not alone. This card reminds you that you are loved and never alone. You are always surrounded by angels and the divine. Ask your past loved ones to be with you. Be open to reach out to your family and friends. And so for those of you really struggling with the notion of not being accepted, once you reveal, if you will, who you truly are, your guides are telling you with all the signs you've been receiving not to worry. The people that you think might abandon you, chances are at least a couple of them will not, and they will still love you no matter what. And in addition to that, especially for myself, once I've chose to honor who I really am and express my true self, yeah, of course, in the beginning, there were people that just didn't get it, that didn't resonate with it, that maybe didn't even like who I was. But gradually, those people left my life, and instead, I got to meet and befriend so many people that are truly accepting of who I really am. And I know the same will happen for you as well. So if you don't trust your guides and the signs, hopefully you can put a little bit of trust and faith in me, that you will find your community. You will find the people who will love and accept you no matter what. So let's get some tarot as well to get more information on these signs, get a little bit more detail and clarity for you, beautiful star fam. Okay, Spirit is saying, go for 3, the beautiful number of creation. So we shuffle 3 times. Let's get 3 piles going. And we have heartbreak, struggle, burdens, observation, planning, reflection. We have stepping away. Feeling trapped, feeling alone, feeling isolated. The Devil card, so a little bit of guilt, shame. And the Mother of Swords. Okay, so what I am getting here is all of these energies will be what you are releasing. So the signs are saying that it will be an end of heartbreak, an end to weariness and being on guard, feeling like you're a burden on people or that your true self is a burden. Oh, yes, I'm really sensing that a lot, that some of you feel like it's such a burden to have this weight on you of who you truly are, and you wish you could just be, again, normal. And the beautiful thing is, again, in the age of Aquarius, it's individuality that is valued here. It's that uniqueness that is you that is really gonna make you shine and be a key to your success and achieving your goals. Let me tell you, when I was applying to my grad program to be a physician assistant, you know, I had gotten to the point where I was more comfortable with my sexuality and who I was, and I owned, being a person of color, and I highlighted that in my application essay, in my personal statement, and I really prayed and hoped that just one school, if I would just get, one invitation to interview at one school and do really well at the interview, it's all I need. I just need to get accepted into one master's program and my dream could be a reality. And you know what happened, y'all? Do you know what happened? I got invited to interview at 20 schools and I got multiple offers to attend. So I got multiple acceptance offers to attend various programs. And so, my dears, I know that the same can happen to you, that what makes you different is going to be what makes you stand out, and it's going to be your strength and your blessing. So you're going to have an end here. You're going to find a way, find a means. In this image here, you feel trapped, you feel stuck, and you've kind of cocooned yourself off and blocked out the world for fear of what people are going to do, how they're going to react to you. And now you can emerge out of this space. There's no danger here, okay? A lot of, maybe some of your perceptions are that there is going to be, danger around and people are really going to poke at you and hurt you. And that's not true. You're definitely a lot more protected and safe than you think. And here with the Seven of Pentacles, what I'm getting is you can have this new beginning. You can move on up in the world. You can have better than what you already have. And you can have better than what you even imagine. I mean, I didn't imagine I would get invited to interview at 20 schools and multiple acceptance letters. Like, I couldn't even imagine that possibility. And yet it happened because I trust it was with the aid of my guides and my guardians as well. And I know they are doing the same for you. And here there is an end to guilt and shame. Like, you were beautifully created, my wonderful star fam who chose this first feather. I really want you to believe that. In fact, Spirit is calling me to have you type this affirmation below. So comment this down below. I was wonderfully and beautifully created. I was wonderfully and beautifully created. All right. And past tense, because you are here, you have been born, you were created out of love and beauty. So know that. And, Archangel, the morning star, Lucifer, he was considered the most beautiful angel in the heavens and, God's most favored angel. And so, not saying that you're rebelling against God or anything like that, but you in your own right are very, very beautiful and special as well. Now here, isn't this interesting that this beautiful owl shows up? Because if I am not mistaken, the owl is also associated with the goddess Artemis. And so there's a lot of protection available to you as well. Perhaps some of you have even been seeing owls. So there is a wisdom about you. And oh my God, Spirit is also saying it would be wise to heed these words to express your authentic self. That's what Spirit is saying as well, because the owl represents wisdom, right? And a keen eye. And what I'm getting from this energy is also more protection energy, all right? I mean, look at this boss mother of swords here. Like, she is not taking nothing from no one. She's like, don't step to me, honey, okay? And once you step into your power, that's the energy you're going to give off. And there are going to be very, very few people who are going to want to cross you or say bad things about you or be mean to you, all right? And I think you'll have a community to thank for that support and protection as well. I'm sensing that for you all too. So, oh my gosh, please, please, please don't hesitate to be who you truly are and express your authentic self, my loves. That is the meaning behind the signs you've been getting lately. Now, if this reading resonated with you and enjoyed the messages here today, please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe to this channel so you can continue to receive these wonderful messages with the readings here at Transform with Ryan. And you can go to your next reading if you so choose by clicking on this link right up here in the top right corner. Now, of course, if you feel so inclined, take a look at the description box down below to support my channel. You can offer a donation or simply even just let the ads play whenever you check out a video. That would mean so, so much for me. So I'm sending you all so much love and cosmic hugs. Thank you again for tuning in. I can't wait to do another reading for you very, very soon. Bye. Welcome back, Star Fam, to another reading here at Transform with Ryan. I'm super duper excited to help you uncover the meaning behind the signs you're getting. So thank you again so much for tuning in to another reading here on this channel. And for those of you that found your way to Transform with Ryan, and this is your first video with us, welcome. Sending you a warm aloha. So happy that you are here to uncover the meaning behind the signs you've been getting. So let's see what feather we have here. That's this beautiful green and white one. Comes from the hummingbird. So the hummingbird has to share with you, release what you've been carrying and lighten up. New joy is on the way. Wow, so the signs that you've been getting actually have two messages. One, that you don't have to carry this burden with you anymore, that it's okay to let this go. And I'm actually sensing that you know exactly what this is, that Spirit is encouraging you to let go of, break ties with right now. And you have this follow-up sign and message, and that new joy is on the way. So if you didn't know, when you let something go, you create space in your life. And when you have space in your life, something new and beautiful can come in to fill that space. So the signs that you are getting is, yes, honey, it's time to let it go. Let it flow, let it go right on out your life, all right? I don't know if you're feeling it too, but it's making me think of that song from Frozen that we've all heard, I'm sure, a billion times. So let's see what other messages we have and meanings behind your signs with the Goddess deck and the Divine Oracle. So here we have Diana. And you know, I totally made a mistake with one of these other readings with which Greek goddess is associated with the owl. But in any case, we have the goddess Diana here, focused intention. So keep your unwavering thoughts, feelings, and actions focused on your target, and you will make your mark. And so what I'm getting for all of you that were drawn to this hummingbird feather is that this thing that you are being called to let go of has been distraction, and it has been a source of confusion for many of you as well. And what I'm getting is that it was the old version of you that was associated with this thing. And that old version of you, right, it was very comfortable. It felt very secure and very stable in this situation. And now that you've awakened and evolved and grown and gone through several experiences, your soul is urging you to move forward now. It's urging you to embrace change so that new things can come into your life. And, you know, as I say that, Spirit was telling me for some of you, it's a job that you've been holding on to that you don't really resonate with anymore. And you've been wanting to leave it, wanting to quit it for a while, but it's just been convenient, right? And, you know, most of us, we're not exactly eager to create complications in our life by any means. But Spirit is letting you know with this reading that it's time to let it go, time to move on, because there is something more that awaits you, something better, okay? Now, for others of you, I also got that it's a relationship. So it's a relationship in which you've grown apart, or a relationship perhaps where the the dynamic between the two of you has started to become a bit toxic. All right? And Spirit is saying it's time to let that go. And maybe part of the reason why you feel hesitant to move on is this sense of loyalty. And Spirit is saying that in this instance, that loyalty is actually not serving you or the person or the company that you're working for, right? Because you deserve to be loved in a way that you feel valued and appreciated and cared for, and so does this other person, right? You both deserve that. And so the kind and compassionate thing to do is separate if both of you are not into it, into the relationship. And same thing with your job. There's someone out there who would love to have your job and be in your position and really give it their all. And so this is their chance to take up that role. And it's a chance for you to find where your interest and passion lies, to go to a place where you can really develop and hone your skills to another level, even. Or perhaps get a pay raise for what your work is actually worth now. All right. So focus intently on what it is that you're actually wanting, and look at the areas in your life where it's not meeting up to that standard. All right. And be unwavering. That was one of the key words here, is unwavering. So be committed to basically getting nothing but the best for you. All right. Oh, okay. Spirit is hitting me with an affirmation for you to type. Wow. This one came a little bit sooner than I thought. So Spirit is saying that I am committed to living my best life ever. So type that in the comments down below. I am committed to living my best life ever. Beautiful, beautiful. And oh, look at this. How perfect. Opportunity. A great opportunity is coming your way. Stay positive and be open for an amazing future. Pay attention to detail and messages. Hey, hey, hey. Isn't that what it's about, this reading? And I know you've been seeing those signs too. So take action by following Divine's guidance. And what Spirit wants me to pass on to you with this particular card is trust and have faith. Trust and have faith. Whether you believe in Spirit, universe, source, God, Allah, Buddha, whoever your faith system or spiritual belief lies with, trust in them. Trust in that entity, that being, that force that has nothing but good intentions for you. All right, and is here to assist you. So, whoop, I love this. New opportunities for career, new opportunities for love on the horizon here. Oh, you know what I'm getting to from Spirit as I shuffled this tarot deck to get more detailed information is some of you are also holding on to some valuable material belonging. Like, I don't know, maybe some kind of heirloom, some piece of jewelry, maybe a house. And it's like a house you're not living in, but maybe it's the home of a passed on relative. You know, there's some type of material belonging that you've been holding on to, and you've been feeling that you should get rid of it, but you've been afraid to part ways with it. And Spirit is saying that, yes, if that's what has been coming to your mind when you see these signs, then you need to trust and let go that, you know, whoever that belonged to, the true value is not in the physical object. The true value is in that connection and that love and bond that you shared with that person. And no physical object could truly embody that connection. All right. It goes beyond physical objects. Wow, wow. And Spirit is also saying, as long as your heart beats, as long as your mind and soul remembers, that person will always be with you, and that bond will not be tarnished by any means. Oh, wow. Wow, Spirit, coming through strong. All right, so let's get some tarot to offer some more clarity and details on the meaning behind these signs you're getting. So we have the Mother of Cups. Ooh, we have the Six of Wands, victory, celebration for your accomplishments. Death, okay, definitely see, letting something go. You have to lighten your load, release, release, release. Son of Wands, beautiful. This one is telling me you have to follow your passion, follow where your heart guides you, follow the path in which you feel most inspired and excited about. Oh, wow, look at this rainbow. The Six of Wands again? Oh, swords. Oh my goodness, don't these things look, wow, I was really like so confused from one. Don't these things look the same almost? They right within the shadows, they both kind of look like sticks. So this is the Six of Wands, this is the Six of Swords. Oh my gosh, y'all, I was really like, hold on a minute. Hold on. I never had both of those cards in the same, pile in the same reading. Oh my goodness, that was interesting. Spirit is telling me rainbows. So some of you have been seeing rainbows and butterflies also as signs. And butterflies was one of the signs that I would get quite often at the start of my spiritual awakening journey. And we have here High Priestess. So what's so interesting right away that I'm seeing is, okay, you got those two sixes, which is great. This six is about moving on to better things. So what Spirit is saying is like, you know how the story goes that there's a pot of gold on the other side of the rainbow, right? But you have to get to it first, right? And so you're on one side of the rainbow, and on the other side is this pot of gold. And so Spirit is saying you just got to trust and take that leap of faith, follow the rainbow, follow the light. And here with the Queen of Cups and the High Priestess, Spirit is letting me know that your intuition is being heightened at this point in time, and that many things that are going to be coming your way next not going to make a lot of sense to you, like logically speaking. It's not going to make a lot of sense, but you're going to have this feeling, this knowing of what to do next and what steps you should take, which way you should look, which direction you should go. So Spirit is saying that there's going to be less logic and planning and practicality involved moving forward, and that moving forward, the sign and the message is to trust your instincts, trust your gut feeling, trust your heart, trust your emotions. Okay, if something feels off, trust that. If something feels good, even if it doesn't make sense, trust that. All right. So that's what I'm seeing here with your tarot cards. Now, of course, if these messages resonated with you and the signs are making sense, please make sure to like, comment, and of course, if you feel inclined, subscribe to this channel so you can continue to receive further readings when I post new videos. You can also go to another video if you're ready by clicking this link right up here in the top right corner of your screen. And I just wanted to say one thing before you go is that I don't know why I've been called to say this now all of a sudden, but if you really want to support the creation of more content and readings on this channel, you can do so by going to the link in the description box below and offering a donation. Or you can just simply allow the ads to play at the beginning, end, and during this video, and that will also support this channel as well. So thank you all so very much for spending time with me today and allowing me to interpret the meaning behind the signs you've been getting. So let things go, love, let things go, and let new things in. I'm so excited for you. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today. Sending you all so much love and cosmic hugs. Until next time, bye. Hello again, Star fam. So happy to be doing yet another reading for you. Amazing souls here. Thank you so much for supporting this channel and joining me for this reading on what is the meaning behind the signs you're getting. So, are you getting those angel numbers? Are you seeing those beautiful spirit animals, rainbows, butterflies, stars? Maybe hearing that same wonderful melody and song playing over and over again? Let me know in the comments down below what signs has the universe been giving you. And for those of you that are new to this channel, I am just sending you the warmest of alohas and welcome. So happy that you were able to join us in this reading today here at Transform with Ryan. Let me know in the comments down below where you are tuning in from. So let's get to your reading, all right? So first out, we have this beautiful yellow feather, and it comes from the canary. So step forward now and sing your song. There is power in finding your voice. So first off, the meaning behind the signs you've been getting is to speak your mind. That's what I am sensing here, that your opinions have value and clout. And as a matter of fact, what I'm getting is that when you speak up, you will actually be helping other people. It's like you're an advocate for others. Wow, what a role, what a responsibility to have. And I think sometimes we forget that, you know. Spirit is giving me this image of a classroom, like a lecture hall. And you know how the professor will be like, hey, does anyone have any questions? And most people are like super shy, super embarrassed to raise their hands and ask a question. But there's always maybe that one or two brave souls that will raise their hand and ask a question. And it's the exact same question that's been on so many people's minds in the lecture halls. So it takes that one person to speak up and ask to receive some information that benefits the whole group, that benefits the collective. And so you have something to share that's going to benefit so many people. And Spirit is saying, please let them hear your voice. Let them hear your thoughts. Let them hear your experience. Okay? Maybe you've been kind of afraid to speak out and speak up for something that isn't right. Okay? But it's really important that you do. And the fact that you're contemplating it, I think, just goes to show that you're exactly the right person to speak up, okay? And share what you've observed, share what you've experienced. It's gonna really go a long way, and it's gonna help so many other people. Trust. So I also have this Goddess Guidance card and this Divine Oracle card as well. Let's see. Oh my gosh! Aloha! We have the Goddess Pele up in the house from my home state of the beautiful Hawaiian Islands up in here. So it says Divine Passion. Be honest with yourself. What is your heart's true desire? Ooh, and we got that fiery energy from the volcano. Pele is the volcano goddess in Hawaiian mythology. And so what Spirit is saying as well for you is that speak what's in your heart. Speak what's in my heart. All right? And give your passions and your dreams voice. And from that, you will also give it life. So Pele, even though some people, they get really nervous with volcanoes because of all the lava that comes out, actually, when the lava cools, it contains so many nutrients and is a source for new life on the island. And it actually helps expand the island. Like the island grows in size as the lava goes down the sides and like hardens. It becomes land, basically, new land. So it shows the expansion of the islands. And so really what Spirit is saying is like, speak up, Say what it is that you need. Say what it is that you want to do. Say whatever it is that you think will help and benefit people, because it will create something very beautiful and very powerful in your life. All right. So now is not the time to be silent and to sort of be an observer or be passive. It's time to speak up, stand out, shine bright. All right. Consultation. You need to expand your horizon. Oh my God, weren't we just not talking about expansion? You need to expand your horizon and go beyond what you already know. Ask for professional help, or it is time to research to gain a better understanding about your topic. So there are going to be other people you're going to be working with as well, other people that you can learn from, other people that you can learn with even. So Spirit is saying, speak up. I'm sensing that some of you are going, that are like part of a team perhaps, or because of you speaking up, you're going to have this responsibility and this role, maybe even in leadership, to bring people together to look at this issue even further, even deeper. So like a committee is going to be formed because of what you've noticed. And I'm getting also like quality improvement. So maybe some of you, at your job, there's a role for quality improvement, safety protocols, maybe a new marketing strategy even, right? To expand the reach of your business, your company. And so Spirit is saying you have really brilliant and wonderful ideas. And so it's time for you to share them. Ooh, yeah. Oh, you know what I'm getting is in the past, you've let other people take credit for your brilliant ideas and the work that you've put in. And Spirit is like, no, 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 no more, honey, no more. You need to get what you're due. You need to get what you deserve for all the wonderful ideas that you share and have. So, yes, please speak up, own your brilliance. Yes, that is the key phrase right there. Own your brilliance. I love it. So let's pull some cards here from the tarot to get more detailed information, get even more clarity for the meaning behind the signs you've been getting. Wow. I'm just like basking in your beautiful, warm energy here. I'm sensing really big things for you as an advocate as well. And this is simply a stepping stone for your moving on up in career. I'm sensing a lot of career energy for you all that chose this particular pile. Look at this. Ace of Pentacles, new beginnings, especially related to career and wealth. I love that. So there you go. Definitely, I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if you got a raise or a promotion for once you speak up. We have the Seven of Wands here. So look at you. You are shining bright compared to all these other wands here. And they're kind of like giving you space and stepping back and letting you really expand and shine. Yes, yes, yes. So it's time for you to step on up, be in the spotlight, be in the limelight. I know I'm getting some of you are a little bit apprehensive and scared to do so, but don't worry. Spirit has your back. God has your back. Whatever religious belief or deity you believe in, they have your back, hun. Trust. So here we have the 10 of Cups. Look at this. Happiness, rainbows, sunshine, brightness. It's looking good. It's looking good. It's looking good. And the Two of Pentacles. Brilliant. And what I'm getting here is there is this balance that you're able to achieve here. You're able to balance the ins and outs of the company, so expenses versus income, right? You balance it. Like maybe the financial structure of the company, there was like some losses that were occurring. You're going to be able to recoup and regain so that there is more profit. And so there's this sort of transformation here of your company, your business, your workplace, as symbolized by the butterfly. And we have here the infinity symbol. Again, also rainbow. Coincidence? I think not. So several of you, probably your sign was a rainbow. You've been seeing a lot of rainbows. And actually, in Hawaii, the University of Hawaii, UH, the mascot is the rainbows. I used to go to those college games when I lived in Hawaii as a kid. They were lots of fun. So this infinity symbol symbolizes abundance, which is a perfect pairing with that Ace of Pentacles. The Two of Cups. Wow. So some of you, this actually, when it's talking about finding your voice, speaking your mind, passion here, this is actually encouraging you to ask your crush out. Yes, yes, yes. Declare your feelings for this person, because there's a high chance of romance here and a high chance that your affection will be returned. So now's the time to speak up and let them know that you are feeling them, that you're into them, that you want to spend more time with them. I love it. Oh, romance is in the air for you all as well. For some of you, again, a lot of this I'm getting is more business vibes, but for some of you also, gotta get that romance. And here we have the Son of Swords. So look at this position that this owl is in. The wings are spread and open. It's like diving down, darting forward. And what I'm getting here is that, have conviction with what you are saying. Your words have power. Your opinions and your thoughts have power. They hold influence. Okay? So you are really in a prime position right now to influence how things in your life will move forward. So at your work, at your job, with this crush. So you have the power right now. The things that you say are going to be well received, meaning that people are going to understand, right? There's not going to be any confusion here and misinterpretation. It's going to be very, very clear. Oh my gosh, I love that. I love that. Oh, we got this little love connection was such a wonderful surprise in your reading as well. So if you enjoyed this reading, you resonated with something, make sure to like, comment, and of course, subscribe to this channel if you're vibing with the energies here at Transform with Ryan. If you're ready for another reading, you can click this link right up here in the top right corner and it'll take you to another reading. And I've been called by Spirit today to really just let everybody know that if you really enjoy the energy here in this channel, one way you can support it is by going to the description box down below, clicking on that link to offer a donation, or simply just let the ads play whenever you watch a video here at Transform with Ryan, and that will provide this energetic exchange and support for the continued creation of content here. So I just wanted to thank you all for allowing me to do this reading. It was so much fun, and I think I'm gonna have to do another one of these to help people interpret and gain clarity on the signs that they've been getting, because when I was coaching people, that was really a very popular question to be asked. So sending you all so much love and cosmic hugs. I look forward to hanging out with you again soon. Bye, y'all. Aloha, Star Fam! Welcome to your reading here for what is the meaning behind the signs you're getting. Thank you so much for continuing to support my channel and watch these videos and receive these beautiful messages and downloads. I really appreciate that. And for those of you that are new to this channel and found your way here for the very first time, I'm sending you a very warm welcome and aloha. So happy that you're here. So happy that we are connected now, at least energetically, with this reading here on YouTube. So let's get into this. Let's find out what is the meaning behind the signs you're getting. And we're going to look at this black feather, which comes from the raven. And it says, the universe is calling you to notice important synchronicities. So, hey, perhaps some of you have been seeing repeating numbers for quite some time now, and maybe seeing the animals or the rainbows, the stars, the butterflies, hearing that same song play over and over again. And you're probably just now starting to notice and be like, that's really strange. It's been like several days now that I've been noticing this thing. And now what I'm getting is we are going to, Spirit is saying this reading will give you a lot more clarity and get you on that path to really connecting with your intuition and your heart and your higher self, because this isn't the end by any means, my loves. This is just the beginning. You are going to start noticing more and more signs. You're going to start noticing more sensations and feelings within your body that are going to clue you in to the world around you and reveal even unseen things. Yeah, that's what I'm getting. I believe in one culture, the mythology of the raven is that they travel between the living world and the underworld, and so there's this and they're also associated with magic. I think like witches even, and so it's really now your eyes and your awareness is going to be opened to the energies around you in ways you were previously unaware of. Okay, so I'm getting the sense that many of you are like at the beginning stages of your spiritual awakening here. Now, let's see some more information here with the Goddess Guidance and the Divine Oracle deck. We have Sekhmet, be strong. This almost looks like the Chariot card in the tarot as well. You are stronger than you think you are, and your strength assures a happy outcome. Ah, beautiful. So let me just say, for those of you drawn to this card, that you're not crazy by any means at all. Yes, these signs are legit. You are noticing more things that almost defy logic and explanation, and it seems like it's beyond reason even. And let me just say, I understand where you're at fully, 100%. I spent most of my professional career in the world of science, in healthcare and medicine to be exact. And all science is based on studies and laboratory tests and, evidence-based medicine is what we call it. So for something to be true, it has to be reproducible, and it can't be up to chance and circumstance. But you know what's so interesting? There is something in scientific studies called a placebo. How many of you have ever heard of that? A placebo. And so basically a placebo is like a sugar pill, for example. And so in every study, they give a certain group of people the actual drug or medicine they're testing, and they give the other group of people a sugar pill, a placebo, and then they measure to see if they get that desired outcome, if their health improves or whatever the parameter is. And there are some people who do improve by taking the placebo alone. And, I found that so curious. And I was like, really? What is it about those people that help them improve even though they were taking the sugar pill? Like, it just doesn't make sense. And I'm sure many of you have even heard stories of like miracles. I mean, we've talked about it in the medical community, yet, most people feel uncomfortable speaking out about it on a larger scale rather than just, their close friends. But there are people who have come back from near-death experiences, right? There are people who've recovered from heart attacks, strokes, cancer with like no clear scientific explanation. And so Sekhmet is saying, be strong, you're not crazy. One thing that you could do as you sort of awaken to your gifts and your abilities and your connection with spirit world and energy is to ground yourself. So you can do that by spending time in nature. Exercise is great because it helps you come back to your body. You can do breathing exercises. Sometimes even taking a bath is great. If you are comfortable with meditating and you know how to do that, and you can stay in that space of stillness, then meditation is also a great way to ground yourself. So those are just some suggestions. Now, here we have be assertive. Are you in a toxic situation? Stand up for your own or other people's rights in a calm and positive way. Keep healthy boundaries, both physically and emotionally. They cannot affect you unless you let them. So, here, what I'm getting is many of you are noticing that you have empathic abilities. And so, Spirit is letting you know that you need to protect yourself and have healthy boundaries. So, if there are people around you that really bring your mood down, bring your energy down, that are kind of negative, it's important that you limit the amount of time you spend with them. Or as you grow in your spirituality here, you can create energetic boundaries. You can use crystals with that, or you can, meditate on it and visualize like a golden bubble of light around you, sort of like a force field. So those are some ways in which you can protect your energy and create boundaries, all right? So very, very important for you. So Spirit is saying the signs you're getting is you're having this spiritual awakening, you're having this increased sensitivity and awareness to the energies around you. And so it's important that you be strong, stay calm, and protect your energies. Make sense, everybody? I love it. I love it. Welcome, welcome to the crew here. So let's get some tarot cards out to further clarify the meaning of these signs you've been getting. All right, crew? Gosh, I love shuffling this deck. It just comes so easily, and it doesn't even get all bent up and, deformed in its shape like some other cards do. Okay, Spirit is saying we need to pay attention to these two cards, actually. So we have the Daughter of Cups and the Daughter of Pentacles. This, I think, lines up beautifully with what we've been talking about so far. So the Daughter is the same as the Page in traditional decks. So the Daughter of Pentacles speaks to the material realm, and the Daughter of Cups speaks to the emotional, vibrational realm. And what I would encourage you to do if you haven't seen it before is there's this vibrational frequency chart, okay? A vibrational frequency chart. And it kind of looks like this rainbow here, actually. A lot of them have this rainbow. It's kind of flipped more this way, where like red is on the bottom, kind of like the root chakra, and then purple is towards the top, and it gets to, I think, like gold and white and all those colors. But in any case, that will help explain the vibrations and the frequencies and the energies around you. So can you guess what the lowest vibrational emotion or frequency is on this chart? Do you have a guess? I was a little bit shocked by this because I thought something else would take its place. So I thought something like anger, sadness, jealousy would be there. But you know what the lowest vibrational frequency is? It's shame. I know, right? I wouldn't have called it. Maybe you have. Maybe you're a little bit more in tune than I was. and you're like, oh, shame, definitely lowest vibrational. Maybe you're that in tune and smart. And the highest vibrational frequency is bliss, peace. It's not love. A lot of people think it's love, but it's actually bliss and peace, or some people call it enlightenment. So I would say maybe get familiar with that, okay? And that will help you start to observe the situations and experiences that you have on a different level, okay? So you're gonna be able to see and learn how the physical material world correlates with the energetic and emotional world. You'll see that play and that dynamic, and you'll see how our emotions affect our physical bodies and the material world as well, and our circumstances. And maybe you haven't heard of this yet, but I would also encourage you to look up law of attraction, law of vibration, law of magnetism. So look at those, I think it's like 12 laws of the universe. Oh, I didn't mean to shuffle. Oh well, I'm just gonna trust Spirit. We'll just go with it. Let's get you some more cards though. Wow, I'm really, really thrilled for you to be starting on this journey. I remember, when I started on this journey several years back, and sort of the astounding and astonishing things that I came to discover, that I was just like, it's like you kind of know there's something more, but you don't know how to put it into words, and you never quite experienced it, at least not in this lifetime yet. Wow, look at this. The 10 of Pentacles and more rainbow colors. My gosh. So definitely I would say be familiar with the chakra system and the vibrational frequency chart. And so what this is saying is that there's going to be an expansion of your physical world, your material wealth. So things like promotions, raises, getting a new home, upgrading your car, those types of things are going to be not only possible for you now, but very, very easy. And we have the 7 of Swords. So what I'm getting here is you're definitely going to start to see truth. And that might actually, now I see why Sekhmet is here with Be Strong, because you're going to be quite disappointed, disillusioned here. And that can be a very challenging process to go through, right? It's kind of like when you idolize somebody, and then you meet them in person and they turn out to be kind of like a jerk, right? Or not that cool. It's like that experience happens quite a bit along the journey of spiritual awakening. It's like you had all this trust and faith and belief in something that was fed to you since you were young, and then you come to realize and start to see it for what it really is. And it can be kind of like sad, a little bit upsetting, but that is just a brief period of time, and you'll start to feel this lovely rainbow energy again shortly after, once you've integrated. Justice. Oh my gosh. This card has not come out yet in any of the readings I've done on this channel, or even for myself. This is wild. Look at this card, the Justice card. And so just remember that everything has to come into balance. All right. Justice will be served, order will be maintained. That's like just the divine law of the universe, of, dharma and karma. So yeah, just what I'm sensing to pass on to you all is a reminder that we live in the realm of duality. All right. There is light and there is darkness here. There is never going to be complete light or complete darkness here on earth. Both will always exist. Now, the proportion in which they exist, that's what's going to shift and change, right? Sometimes it's going to be like 60, 70% light and 30, 40% dark, and it could flip-flop, all right? And so don't get hung up on like the darkness and lose hope. And don't get stuck on believing that everything has to be light and everything has to be perfect and beautiful and love, right? Because neither of those things are actually going to come to be. Because honestly, like, if you wanted 100% light and love and goodness and compassion, like, that's heaven. So you wouldn't be here in this dimension. That's not the way this dimension works. So I'm going to leave it at that, because I know that might be like a lot to take in for you at this time, but just that's just me kind of planting that seed on that little tidbit of information. But of course, sounds like you have a lot that you'll be learning and looking into and coming to understand in your own way and in your own time. And lastly, we have 5, the Hierophant. So again, I'm seeing this connection between the spiritual, emotional, and energetic realm and the physical, material world. And that's what the Hierophant represents. And this almost looks like a raven as well, right? So we have 2 ravens. So again, it's this communication between these 2 dimensions, these 2 realities, if you will, and being able to navigate them and kind of let them cooperate and work together is the key. And I'm getting here, you're going to have these multiple lightning strikes, meaning these sudden aha moments, like you're just gonna suddenly get it, right? As you go along this journey, it's not something that you can just study, and then you just get it. It's something that you just explore and you have curiosity about and you just learn about, and then it just all comes together all of a sudden. Like you just suddenly get this aha moment, you know? I think that's why they call it the spiritual awakening, right? Because suddenly you're just awake and you're just aware, all right? Um, so yeah, it's like with sleeping. Either you're awake or you're sleeping. There's never really an in between, okay? So, and it's about understanding how these forces affect each other and work together. That's what's kind of coming your way. So definitely the signs and synchronicities are saying, hey, you're ready. You're ready to learn more about the workings of the physical world, this dimension. And so embrace it, stay strong, protect your energies at the same time, and just, again, be open, be curious. So if this reading resonated with you and you enjoyed this content, make sure you like, comment, and of course subscribe to this channel if you're feeling the vibes here. I'd really love to know more about your journey in particular for those of you that were drawn to this Raven card. And of course, if there's any way I can be of assistance, I'd be happy to. Now, if you're ready for another reading, click on this link right up here in the top right corner, and that will take you to another reading if you're ready for it. But before you go, I just wanted to share with you, Spirit has called me to share this when I was preparing to record this, is to support this channel. If you're interested in doing so, you can click on the link in the description box down below and give a donation to support content creation here on this channel. Or you can actually simply just let the ads play, and that will support this channel as well. So thank you so much for hearing me out and listening to that little piece of information. I am wishing you the best here on this spiritual awakening journey that you are having, and this increased awareness of the energies and the frequencies around you. So many blessings your way. Sending you all so much love and cosmic hugs. Take care. I'll see you again soon. Bye.